Hello, eyes and ears of the world, and welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact here on Images of Gaming with me, Natas. Oh yeah! And we are going to do Childe's storyline today, so let's get right into it!
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Alright, so we hit L2 and we click this and we unlock it. And press to claim a story key, which is, yeah, okay, claim. Alright. Okay. I unlocked it, huh? Alright, there we go. Alright, so we can start doing this stuff. What does it say? Okay. So where am I going? Up here, but right next to this. Alright, sweet.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Okay, so where am I going? Are you down? You're down there. Okay, sweet. What's up? What's your name? Daipai? Daipai?
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area.
Oh, that's
This
fine
is
then.
far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from.
My boy!
That they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
Well, I can never be too cautious.
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
Well, I'm not an innocent civilian.
Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Is there any way I can help?
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Not to brag, but I could beat 10 of you in a fight. I do know a little self-defense.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Okay, okay. You can rendezvous with me after I've killed everything. Where are these footprints that I'm supposed to be looking for?
This footprint is huge. It
Oh,
has to be
okay.
the one that guy was talking about.
I figured I had to use my sight, but I guess not.
Here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all.
Jeez.
Trail of ruin
Hey, I've been
guards
here plenty of times.
leads us here to
This rune guard.
over there.
His foot is nowhere near that big. Would you stand up and fight me?
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Alright. One down.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking.
Hey, don't
around.
copy me.
Maybe we'll find some more.
Yeah, because there's like 4 other ones here. That I fight on like a daily basis. Oh, so they changed them. So okay,
Hey, you!
they changed them to requests.
Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing?
I don't know. I can't see him.
Never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
I've seen plenty. Yes, it's a powered down rune guard.
Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard? Mr. Cyclops?
Hey, I'll smack you,
Oh,
kid.
that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff.
This isn't a toy.
He's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Neither are rune guards. Paimon's not a toy, neither are rune... Nah. We always gotta make fun of Paimon. Limited edition. Jealous much?
Hey! You get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy.
Wait, I get to play with you all the time? That's gross.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I don't even know what your name
I'm
is,
just trying
kid.
to help.
I think you've lost him.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
He really sounds like he just... The voice actor, whoever, just sounds like he's like, I'm just gonna read.
Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again.
The script. Whatever. What's your name, kid?
My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own. And I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. There you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
So much
Brother
more!
said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
I'll gladly take it and give it to your brother when we find him.
Hey! Thanks, nice guy. Alright, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make
Boo!
a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Wow.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Somewhere with close connections to Shishna. Northland Bank?
Great idea! Alright, off we go! Oh, right! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
Okally dokally smokally wokally. Let's go to Northland Bank. Oh, look! Side quests! I'm just gonna grab the side quest real quick. I'm not gonna continue it. Are you okay? Was that person you found in a treasure hoarder or cage down, blah blah. In any case, thank you for saving me. What brings you here? Well, after being rescued by you, I went to look for Skreya at Genshin Inn. By a stroke of luck, I was able to find her. Skreya is a really good person. Not only did she treat me to a meal, but she also helped me reorganize my notes.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Why does this sound dirty?
What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't
Childe's
my
his brother?
Tooser. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonia prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met
His
these nice
one
people,
weakness.
things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get
A
on
few
quite well,
minor
don't you think?
quibbles? Do you mean that, or are you just... I'm gonna choose that one.
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
You can kick his
You're
butt all you
forgetting
want.
something about
Hey,
me.
once a
I,
week.
Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Yeah, in the middle of this bank.
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you
Me,
guys
guy.
enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that.
Takes us off to the side.
Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes... as I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Childe, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Mr.
duty.
Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
They're getting up on me. Okay, sure. Okay, we'll do it for Tooser.
Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Alright. Take Fencer to the toy store.
How about we start with the toy store?
You're not talking about the same thing as me.
Free to take a look around. Thank you. So very much.
Oh, sorry. Alright, let's go to the toy store. No! Oh, thank you. No! Gone. Thought the game was about to throw me off of it.
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Yep.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops, I'm sorry,
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of...
Oh no, I'm gonna have to babysit him. This is what this story quest is, isn't it?
I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
It's alright, he has tons of money.
Fine. Childe was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, you know, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically,
I would like to hear what she says about that.
but if there's any left over when we're done, either way, it's time to talk prices.
So 1,500 is the max, so let's do wait, 15,000. Done. So let's go down to 12,000. She looks like she's happy with me, so let's try 10,000. See what happens. Oops. Yeah, for her?
Fine, fine.
Yes!
I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
Just call me Daddy.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello, welcome.
What is this? Another Zhongli quest where we're running around with Childe's money and not have to use it all?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? You must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh no!
What a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands.
You didn't realize that the first moment you met him?
Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wan Min Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. And we'll see you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating here after all.
Yeah!
Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal.
Oh
Of
no!
course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunyue Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately?
Eh,
Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
yeah. Okay, so mood. He seems okay with me, so let's see. 12,000 to see if we can cut that in half. 6,000? No, we'll give him 7,000. There we go. Confirm.
That seems a bit on the low side. You do realize these
Darn it.
dishes will be prepared specially to your requirements, don't you?
I'll do 9,000.
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Thanks, Chef Mao.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
You are a little sick.
I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tusser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tusser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that
That's not what it says.
Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too.
Oh, look, a viewpoint. There we go.
Race you!
Oh, wait, where am I going? Okay, I am going the right way.
Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze.
Yeah.
Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide. But since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tusser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies.
You're doing terrible there. Keep going. Keep going.
Necessities.
Keep
Which,
going.
thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf, yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen.
Okay.
Nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat.
What are
and
you
the
talking
harbor's
about,
food.
Paimon?
Then Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction.
Look at my character.
Full
Look at my character. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at it.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tusser, don't run off.
I knew he was gonna run off.
All that, he wasn't even listening.
I wouldn't have listened to you either. You're just my emergency food.
Something that is, I feel there's something that is, I feel there's something that is stopping me now. Oh.